Okay, so again, if you guys can hear me and if you can see the screen, feel free to type in yes in the message or chat box just to make sure that everything is working properly here on my computer. And then we'll go ahead and get started immediately. Okay, perfect. So I'm getting some comments here from you guys. Typing yes, so that's perfect. I appreciate it. So again, guys, my name is Marco Garcia, one of the original co-founders here at Rocktomic Labs. I will be the one doing tonight's live event as usual. For me, it's a pleasure to be here live on a weekly or on the bi-weekly, just to make sure that we're providing you guys with as much content and information in regards to Rocktomic, our business model, and everything that we're doing here on the back end. Okay, so it seems that the audio and the video are working just properly, which is great. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so in tonight's live presentation that I'm hosting right here from my office, we're gonna talk about a few things that are super important. Number one, we're gonna talk about creating and launching a supplement brand. In this case, you launching your own supplement brand, but doing it the right way. Right? There's always the wrong way and the right way of doing things. We're going to be elaborating tonight on how to launch a supplement brand the proper way, right? The right way. Number two, we're going to talk about how to profitably structure your supplement offer with Rocktomic Labs. Okay, so we're going to be discussing a few examples and a few numbers so that you can see how you can profitably structure your offer of supplements once you go through the onboarding process with us and you're ready to launch your supplement business with Rocktomic. Number three, we're going to talk about how to create your first marketing campaign. So we're going to talk briefly about how to properly structure a marketing campaign. And I'm going to show you the real results of a campaign that me and my marketing team did for a brand that we helped launched. I'm going to show you a few success stories, so brands of ours that are doing super well in the industry. And I'm also going to be elaborating on how you can get started with Rocktomic Labs. So this presentation is mainly for those of you who have not signed up for a membership yet, and you are looking to learn more, or you were waiting for this presentation so that you can learn as much as possible about what we do and how we do it, so that you can make hopefully the decision to join tonight. And then we're going to have a special bonus and gift for those of you who sign up tonight to our memberships. Okay, so final check. Are you guys able to hear me and can you see the screen? If you can, please go ahead and type in yes on the chat box, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Want to make sure that everybody can hear and see the presentation before we begin. Also, let me know if the quality of the audio is good and if the quality of the video is good as well, to make sure that I have all my settings here properly configured. Make sure you guys can get as much clarity on the video and the audio for tonight. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys for confirming. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with tonight's presentation. Okay, so the main topic of tonight is going to be how you guys can create a solid stream of income by launching your own supplement brand, like I said before, the right way. Okay, now, before we start, I want to make sure that you guys are in the right place. So are you guys looking to create your own supplement brand? Is that what you guys are here for? Is that why you joined tonight's event? If that's the case, please go ahead and type in yes on the message or chat box. And if the answer is no, that's fine. You're welcome to stay. But this presentation is mainly for those of you who are looking to get started with your supplement brand and business, right? That's the main target audience of our business model. So if you guys are looking to create your own business, your own supplement brand, feel free to type in yes on the message box. I just want to make sure that I have the right audience here for tonight, which I think we should. My marketing manager and co-founder, he's awesome at marketing, and we should be able to have as many people that are looking to do this, right, in this presentation here tonight. And like I said before, if you're not looking to start your brand, you are welcome to stay, but that's what we are all about here at Rocktomic Labs. Okay, so are you guys looking to create your own supplement business? Please go ahead and type in yes if that's the case. If not, type in no, and then we'll go ahead and start with the content of tonight, which is going to be amazing. You guys are going to love the content that I have for you tonight. This presentation is going to be a little bit different from other presentations that we've done in the past. So are you guys looking to create your own supplement business? It seems that most of you guys are, which is perfect. So let's go ahead and get started right away. Okay. So in order to understand how to launch your own supplement brand the right way, you have to know the things that you have to stay away from, right? So you have to have 100% clarity on those things that you want to stay away from, right? Like the picture there, right? There's a guy there running away from the bear. So there are a few bears that you want to stay away from, right? That you want to run away from, definitely. So the first bear that you want to avoid, right? The number one thing that you want to stay away from as far as possible is having to buy inventory upfront for your supplement brand. Okay, so why you don't want to buy inventory up front? Well, there's high MOQs from most suppliers and manufacturers, right? So if you want to start with a brand, you are not able to do it with, let's say, 12 units or 24 units. You have to buy 500 units per product or 1,000 or more. And of course, that is a large investment. We're talking anywhere between $10,000 to $35,000 plus dollars just on your initial inventory. So if you have to buy high MOQs, if you have to do a large investment, you are taking a huge financial risk. And of course, that is the main bear that you want to stay away from, right? You want to run as quickly as possible from having to buy inventory to get started. And not only that, but you also have to worry about the logistics. So once you buy the inventory, you have to move it from one place to another and then maybe another. And all of that adds cost, right, to your inventory. Also, something that is very important when you buy inventory to start a supplement brand, that inventory has an expiration date, in case you didn't know, right? Supplements expire within 2 to 3 years from the time that you manufacture them. And so once you get that inventory and it's yours, the clock starts ticking, right? So you have to liquidate that inventory before it expires. And what happens if you are not able to liquidate that inventory before it expires? You basically lose your capital. You lose your investment on that product. There's no way to make your money back once your product has expired, right? And that's a big pressure on your shoulders, right? Having to buy inventory and then having to sell it before it expires. But that's the reality, right? That's what most people have to do when they're buying inventory up front, of course, when they're starting a supplement brand that way. And then the other thing that you have to be careful with is failure with your product selection. So let's say that you buy inventory. Let's say that you buy 3 or 4 different products and you buy a couple of thousand units of each. What happens if you are not able to sell all those products well, right? Maybe your audience likes one of those products or maybe 2. What happens to the other inventory? Well, if you're not able to move it, like I said before, you basically lose that capital. Okay, so this is the number one bear that you want to stay away from. You don't want to buy inventory up front when starting your own supplement brand. Number 2, once you buy that inventory, you have to warehouse it somewhere. And that's going to cost you warehousing fees, inventory management fees, and a bunch of other fees that I don't even want to start talking about. So you're going to be investing or spending anywhere between $200 to $800 a month just to park your inventory, right? So you buy the inventory, now you have to warehouse it as you work on the other items of your business plan. And that's going to cost you monthly from day one. And this is before you start making any sales, any revenue. So you want to stay away from that bear as well. You don't want to pay any warehousing fees for inventory. Then another bear that you want to avoid, that you want to stay away from, is having to pay high branding fees. I've talked to dozens, hundreds of people that have spent so much money on branding books, ultra elaborated logos and labels. We're talking $5,000, $10,000 to design agencies, and that's a huge expense. And again, you guys are investing all this money, product warehousing, label design, before you make a single sale. Right? So it's a huge financial risk. Now that label actually looks kind of cool, but you want to stay away from having to pay high branding fees, definitely. Okay. Also, you want to stay away from having to pay high web design fees. Here, We're talking, building a Shopify store or a Wix site or maybe a WooCommerce with WordPress site. Maybe you want to work with a funnel expert, and he's going to cost you anywhere between 2 to 5K just to build your site or your funnel. Like this is expensive, right? And so all the initial investments are starting to pile up, right? So you have inventory, you have warehousing, branding, you have design fees. And so you guys can start doing the math, right? So this is something that you definitely want to stay from. You want to stay away from, right? Having to pay high web design fees. Okay. And then we have a bunch of other bears that you want to stay away from, right? You want to stay away from having to pay for label printing up front, right? So once you have your label designs ready, you have to print them up front, and then you have to label all your inventory so that you can have it ready for fulfillment. And that's going to cost you, it's going to cost you maybe, $1.25, maybe $2, maybe $4 per label, depending on how much inventory you bought. You're going to have operational overhead. So if you want to do your own fulfillment, you're going to have to get a warehouse. You're going to have to get employees. You're going to have to get insurance, workers' compensation, taxes. If you work with a third-party fulfillment center, then they may charge high fulfillment fees. And if you work with some drop shipping companies that are out there, they may actually retain a percentage of your profit margins, right? We're talking about drop shipping companies that may take as much as 15 to 30% of your margins. And that cuts your gross margin a lot, right? And so there's a bunch of other bears that you definitely want to completely stay away from. You want to run away as fast as you can, right? So all the things that I'm talking about are the things that you don't want to do, right? The things that you want to avoid. And then you may ask yourself, okay, so if I don't buy inventory, if I don't, have a warehouse, if I don't pay for branding or develop my logo and my labels, if I don't pay somebody to build my website, if I don't have to do, the fulfillment and pay for a warehouse and employees, like how can I launch? Like how can I build my supplement brand? You may think it's impossible, like it's super difficult. Like how do I do it? Well, that's why Rocktomic was created, right? So the idea is that you don't have to invest anywhere between 55 to 65,000 plus dollars and take anywhere between a year to a year and a half to actually launch. Like this is what we don't want you to do. And we know this firsthand because we were actually there, right? We actually wanted to create our own supplement brand, and we went through all those bears that you just saw, having to buy inventory, having to warehouse it, label design fees. And we invested actually a lot more than 50,000 or 65. It was more of, it was closer to $500,000 that we invested, me and my partners, on our first supplement brand many, many years ago. So this is what you don't want to do. And so what we've done is we've created the bullish way to start your own supplement business, right? We created Rocktomic Labs, and more importantly, we created what we call the private label drop shipping business model, or we can call it PLDS as well, right? So you don't want to go with the bears, you want to go with the bull, right? You want to go with Rocktomic, and I'm going to elaborate how and why, right? So we created a business model so that you don't have to launch your own supplement brand the wrong way, right? We created Rocktomic so that you don't have to go into debt. So you don't have to invest tens of thousands of dollars on inventory and a bunch of other nonsense. Like the idea is to make it affordable, is to make it more simple. You still have to have a business plan, but the idea is to simplify things. And that's why we have been so successful with our model over the years. And that's why we have thousands of people that are selling their own products with us, and we're still here. We made it through COVID, which it was tough for a lot of businesses. We made it through COVID. Actually, COVID was a peak for us, right? We had tons of people that wanted to do e-commerce, and we're still here, right? And we are still here because we have amazing clients that are doing proper marketing and advertising so that they can sell their products with us. So how can you do this with Rocktomic? How can you launch your supplement brand with Rocktomic Labs? First thing that you got to do is you sign up for any of the memberships that we have available, and then we're going to be talking about those tonight. But once you sign up and you get access to an account, you're going to go through the onboarding process. So let's just talk about that very quickly. We have created an onboarding process where we're going to walk you through step by step on everything that you need to do to create and launch your own supplement brand. I don't know if you guys knew, but Kevin Hart, the actor, he just started his own supplement brand and business. So if he's doing it, if you have multi-million dollar celebrities that are doing it, that are promoting supplements, why you should not do it, right? Like it's extremely profitable. And this is the onboarding process that we have with Rocktomic Labs. The first step is to go through our catalog and then selecting the products that you want to sell. As simple as that. It's going through a catalog. We have a catalog with more than 140 different products that you can pick from. So you just go through the catalog and then you select the products that you want to sell to your target audience. I have my business partner, Aaron Peden, here, also helping me with the comments and answering some of your questions, guys, here in the presentation. So, Aaron, if you can share the catalog link so that our attendees can click on it and then they can start seeing what products we have available for private label dropshipping. I mean, we have a lot of products, guys, that you can private label on your own. Okay, so Aaron's going to share the catalog, and as he does that, let's continue with the step-by-step process. So first step, you sign up with Rocktomic, and then after that, you get access to your account, and then you go through product selection, which is basically going through all the products that we have in the catalog, making your pick of the products that you want to sell, and that's it. So you don't have to deal with multiple manufacturers and getting quotes and doing research and development and sourcing of ingredients and manufacturing and third-party, like you don't have to do any of that. We've done all of it for you ahead of time. We've done all the quality control. We've done all the sourcing. We've done all the vetting of the manufacturing facilities that we work with. They are all US-based manufacturers, and we have the products at our warehouse ready for fulfillment. So we have invested millions of dollars in products so that you guys don't have to, right? So product selection is just going through the catalog, making your pick of what products you want to sell, and that's it. As simple as that. And yes, we do custom formulas as well. We do capsules and powders, and we're going to be talking about that here in just a little bit. So that is the first step, selecting your products. Step number 2, you create your logo and your label concept. You send them to my team, and then we're going to create the labels and the 3D mockups for you, just like you're seeing here on the screen. That's a brand that I created for training purposes a couple of years ago. You can see here the label, the 3D mockup. So we will create those assets for you based on the logo and the label concept that you send my team. And not only that, but we're going to provide FDA review and compliance to make sure that the labels meet all the guidelines of the FDA. That's super important, making sure that your brand, making sure your labels comply with all the guidelines from the FDA so that you don't have any issues with them or with your customers. Okay, so we're going to create labels, we're going to create 3D mockups, and then we're also going to provide FDA regulatory and review for compliance to make sure you guys are meeting all the requirements established by the FDA. Once the labels are done and approved, you will be able to order samples so that you can actually get the products on your hands with your labels and see how the final presentation is going to look like. Once you do that, you'll go to the third and final step, which is developing or creating your online store, getting your payment processor, and then getting your store connected to Rocktomic Labs, and then you are ready to launch. Now, guess what? Our designers and our in-house developers will help you with the label creation and with the online store setup and integration. So if you are not too tech savvy, or if you don't know how to do your own labels or your own website, we will help you. We have memberships that actually cover those services for super low and affordable fees. So instead of you going out there and starting to look for agencies and developers and maybe succeed or maybe fail with some of them, we have everything in our in-house team so that we can help you with label design, web design, and integration, which is like the technical aspect of connecting your online store to our fulfillment software. Okay. And that's it, guys. That's the onboarding process. Select products, get labels done, labels approved, you order samples, you check your products. If they're good to go, you do your online store either on your own or you do it with our developers. You get your payment processor, you connect it to your store, and then we integrate, and now you are ready to start selling. And as you go through the process, you're going to have the support of all of my staff. I have a support team, a billing team, a branding team, web development team, and also an integrations team so that we can help you with every step of the way. Okay. Now, the most important thing about the whole process is making sure that you guys are staying compliant. So if we help you with your labels and if we help you with your online store, we're going to have everything that you need for FDA compliance, and we're going to help you with everything that you need for getting approved by a payment processor. For example, payment processors, they ask you to have a shipping policy, a privacy policy, and we have templates of all that ready for you to just add your brand name and then put them up in your online store. So there's a bunch of stuff that no other company that is similar to our company is actually providing help with or assisting you with. We actually do a little bit of a manual process, but we help you with compliance, which is one of the most important things when starting your own supplement brand, right? So we take a little bit of time now so that you don't have issues down the road, either with your customers or with the FTC or with the FDA. And that's it. That's the onboarding process with Rocktomic. And then after you launch, you are ready to start advertising, to start doing your marketing and selling your products. And so that's what you do on your own, right? You start doing your own advertising, your marketing, and your sales. And then when you have traffic that is going to your store, and then you have somebody who places an order, then that's when we also go to work for you. So somebody will place an order in your store, they would pay you, and then that money goes to you, right? So what your customers pay you in your store, all that money is collected by you with your payment processor. And then in a fully automated manner, we receive that order in our system so that we know what products to pick at the fulfillment center. We will know what labels to print, obviously the labels of your brand. We're going to package that order, and then we're going to ship it directly to your customers. So not only we provide a catalog of products for you to private label design and online store design, but we also do 100% of the order fulfillment so that you don't have to worry about any of the fulfillment of your orders. This is truly amazing, guys. And you're doing all of this without buying a single piece of inventory. There's a few drop shipping companies out there that are trying to do what we do, and they actually ask you to buy inventory from 144 units, for example. We're not going to ask you to buy any inventory up front. So if the first month you sell one bottle, that's perfect. You sell one, you pay for one. If the next month you scale a little bit and you sell 25 bottles or 50 bottles, that's excellent. We're going to bill you for the 25 or the 50 bottles. So you pay for product and fulfillment and shipping as we fulfill the orders for you. So there's no need for you to pay for inventory up front. So we have removed the entire risk of having to launch your brand. We mentioned one of the bears that you want to stay away from, which is, having to buy inventory up front and then maybe not selling one of those products well enough. Well, guess what? If you choose one product from our catalog and it's not working in your store, you just delete it. You get new labels for a new product, and you try a new product, you try a new marketing campaign. And if you succeed, you continue selling. And if you don't, you remove it, and you can try multiple offers, multiple bundles, and multiple products. You can really get going without having the financial risk that you would if you were to do this the traditional way. Now, we have, of course, all the inventory that we have invested in, and then we are doing the fulfillment, and we are taking that financial risk so that you guys don't have to. So we are, in a way, a partner of yours that invested on product, that invested on warehousing, on fulfillment operations, so that we can handle the fulfillment of every single order that comes through your store. So let's talk about the numbers. Let's talk about an example of how you can profitably create a supplement brand with Rocktomic Labs. What I'm going to show you here is an example of a sports nutrition brand. Okay, so let's say that your core offer is composed of 5 different supplements, right? So let's say you want to sell sports nutrition supplements, and you pick 5 products, and you're selling those 5 products in the form of a bundle, right? Which is basically grouping products together, and you sell them for one price. So let's say that you chose a whey protein, a creatine powder jar, a pre-workout, a BCAA, and a ultra test, so a testosterone booster. All right, so let's say that you choose to create and sell this core offer. These are the costs that you're going to pay Rocktomic for us to fulfill this order. Right? So you go through the onboarding process, you pick your products, you get your labels done, you set up your online store, you start doing your marketing, your advertising, and then you have somebody buy this bundle from your store. This is what you're going to pay Rocktomic. You're going to pay $94.60 for the entire bundle. So basically, that's the total of everything here added together. You're going to pay $10 in fulfillment, which is basically $2 per unit. So you have 5 units times 2, it's $10. The shipping for this bundle, let's say to Florida, to Boca Raton, which is the city that I grew up in, is going to be about $12.93. And then for us to bill product fulfillment and shipping, we normally charge a credit card from you that we're going to have on file. And then we have a credit card processing fee of 3.45% plus 25 cents. So the total for this is going to be about $4.30 for the credit card processing fee. So that is the total cost of this order. Okay, so it's the $94.60 plus the 10 plus the $12.93 plus the credit card processing fee. Now, today I went on GNC and I actually selected the exact same products on their website. So I selected a 2-pound whey protein, a 300-gram creatine powder tub, a pre-workout, a BCAA, and a test boost. So I went to gnc.com and then I started looking for products that are similar to the Rocktomic products. And then this is how much you're going to pay to GNC for a bundle like this one. You're going to pay $189.96 with free shipping because you're buying volume. You're buying a couple of units, right? So let's say that you sell this bundle for the exact same retail price that GNC is selling similar products at, which is $189 with 96, and then you're doing free fulfillment and shipping for your customers. Right? So if you take the cost that you pay Rocktomic, and then this is your revenue, right? So this is the money that your customer pays you. This is going to be your gross margin for this bundle. You're going to make $68.13. And so that means that your gross margin for this type of bundle with Rocktomic Labs is going to be 35%, almost 36%. It's going to be 35.8%. And that's an excellent margin considering that these products are usually a low margin product. For example, whey protein, the pre-workouts, they're usually a low margin item and they, in a way, help you attract customers to your store. But most of our clients are actually doing sports nutrition. So this was a proper example to elaborate on. And so with not so high margin products in this bundle, you're making almost a 36% gross margin, which is $68.13. Now, those of you who are considering launching a sports nutrition brand and you're thinking of doing a 3 to 5 product bundle, just like the one that you see here, how many bundles, just like this one, do you think that you can sell on a monthly basis? So with your sales, your marketing, your advertising knowledge and skills, you start doing advertising and driving traffic to your store. How many bundles just like this one do you think that you can do on a monthly basis? Feel free to type in the number of the bundles that you think you can sell here in the chat. I want to see what you guys think, or I want to see what you guys think that you can do. Okay, so the question again, how many bundles, just like the one that you're seeing here, do you believe that you can sell on a monthly basis? Feel free to type in the number of bundles. It can be 5, 10, 15, 100. Feel free to type in the number of how many bundles you think that you can do, right? With your marketing efforts, your sales efforts, basically your skills to sell your products online. So I have some of you saying 10 bundles, 15 to 20 bundles. Perfect. 20 bundles, 100 bundles, 100 a month, 10. That's perfect. And we're talking about, bundles that you can start selling like once you launch or as you start scaling. It doesn't matter. But how many bundles do you guys think that you can do a month? I have Paul saying here, all of them in my health and wellness center, so 100 or more. Ron is saying, I don't know, probably a bunch. Right, but a lot of you guys said, 10, 20. I saw a couple of hundreds there, which is great. So these are the numbers. If you guys can do 50 bundles a month, your gross margin, if you sell this type of bundle, is going to be $3,406 with 50 cents. If you do 150 bundles a month, your gross margin is going to be $10,219 with 50 cents. If you do 500 bundles a month, it's going to be $34,065. And then if you do 1,000 bundles, once you start scaling and you have, 1,000 plus customers buying from you every single month, your gross margin on a monthly is going to be $68,130. And from there, the sky is the limit. So if you guys can do more than 1,000 bundles, we will support your business. Okay, so this is the way that you can launch your own supplement brand with Rocktomic, and this is the potential of how much you could earn. And keep in mind that you're having a gross margin of almost 36% without having to invest on inventory upfront, without having to invest heavily on inventory, warehousing, label design, online store design. And the reason for that is because we want you to allocate your capital to advertising, which is the most important aspect of your business. And this is definitely doable. We have clients that are doing the 50 bundles, the 150. We have people that are doing more than 1,000 bundles of different products, not just sports nutrition, but they're doing volume, right? We have all types of clients that are doing, fairly well, clients that are doing super well, and then we have medium to top producing clients. So this is just an example, right? And here I wanted to use products that are not so high on margin so that you can see kind of like a real example, right? I can show you a second example. Let's say that you want to do a joint support brand, which right now is one of the hottest niches that is being not properly served with the current offers of brands and supplements in the market. So let me show you an example of a joint support brand so that you can see an example of products that are higher on margin, right? Because usually the sports nutrition, like I said, the whey protein, pre-workout, they're not so high in margin, even though it's 36%, but it's not so high. But then when you're talking about the smaller products, the capsules and the gummies, that's where you find the highest margin. So let me show you an example of a joint support brand. So let's say that your core offer is this. You're selling 3 products. It's a 1-month supply of turmeric, Joint Flex, and omega-3 fish oil, which are 3 products that help with joint support, right? So just this bundle or core offer of turmeric, a Joint Flex supplement that we have, which is actually one of our top sellers, and then the omega-3 fish oil, this is your cost to Rocktomic. $22.87 for the 3 bottles. That's your cost for 3 bottles. Fulfillment, $6, right? We talked about $2 per unit. Shipping, $5.93 for shipping those 3 bottles to, for example, Florida. And then the credit card processing fee, which is 3.45% of the total plus 25 cents. It's $1.45. That's your cost. That's what you pay Rocktomic for every single order, and that's it. And just like before, I went to Amazon today and I actually looked for similar products. And I actually found products that we're supplying to our Amazon FBA clients. And I used their numbers to come up with the total. So I use Amazon as a reference for pricing. And then I added the 3 products. And actually, they were our products, right? That different brands are selling on Amazon. And so the total revenue for you, if you want to sell these 3 products on Amazon FBA, for example, you're going to revenue or you're going to collect from your customer $89.95, which is the same cost that Amazon was charging me on my Prime account. And then you offer free fulfillment, free shipping, right? Because they're buying 3 bottles. So that means that when you collect the $89.95 and you pay Rocktomic all of these fees, your gross margin for this order is going to be $53.69, which is almost a 60%. So we went from low margin products like the sports nutrition, 36%, to higher margin products like the capsules and the gummies, where here you're making almost a 60% gross margin. Now, what's the importance of having a high gross margin? You still have to cover your advertising and whatever overhead you may want to have, like your internet bill, pretty much with our model. And so you still have to deduct those expenses from your gross margin on the first order. But then once you acquire that customer, right, you don't have to acquire it again. You just do good marketing via email or text messaging, and you get those people to buy from you every single month with good promotions, with good offers. And now you have clients on Evergreen. Now you have clients that are recurring, that are buying product from you every single month. So with this example, your gross margin is 59.6%, so almost 60%. Now, once you have your customer buy the core offer, and this is one of the marketing secrets that I wanted to share with you tonight, just one. And this is the main reason why some of our top producing brands are actually being top producing brands, right? It's because of this little secret right here that I'm going to show you. Right? So you get people to buy that core offer. You get them to buy the first 3 bottles, right? Which is why they went to your website in the first place, right? Is to get supplements for their joint pain, right? They have joint pain, their knees hurt, their joints in general, they have extreme pain, inflammation. So they search online and they got to your store and they like your offer, your content, your videos, your images, your guarantees, whatever. And they bought 3 bottles for the $89.95. Once you do that, psychologically, your customer is more open to spend more money. I'm sure that it has happened to you guys. Like once you go to buy something and you spend, $1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000, like once you spend that money and they offer you additional stuff, it's easier. Like you're more open to say, yeah, let me get that too, right? When you go and buy a car, they want to throw in this and this and the subscription and that, and you say, okay, let's do it, because you already spent the money. You already made a purchasing decision. So now you are more open, you're more relaxed to buy more. So once you get them to buy that core offer, your sales process should not stop here. And if it is right now, if you guys are selling supplements, and you want to join Rocktomic to expand your products, or if you haven't started yet, and you want to get going, like this is how brands are making millions. You get them to buy the initial offer, and then you offer them the upsell or the one-time offer, which is, hey, thank you so much for buying our turmeric, joint flex, and omega-3 premium supplements. Now we want to give you a try of our amazing joint support gummies for only, $20 a piece, right? So $39.97 of additional revenue for you. So you present them with the upsell of buying 2 bottles or 3 or more or whatever of the joint support gummies. And since they already bought the supplement, and then they're gonna see like the gummies with like a very appealing video or picture that you're gonna have for the gummies, they're gonna go like, yeah, I want to try those gummies. They look good. You put the flavor, like explosive strawberry flavor, whatever. So you put, you do a good job in your creative, in your content, and you get them to buy the upsell, which is an extra 2 bottles of, in this case, the Joint Care gummies, and boom, now you have an extra $40 in revenue. So if you take the entire cost of the order, the 3 capsules and the 2 gummies, you're going to pay Rocktomic $39.13 for product. You're going to pay $10 in fulfillment, again, $2 per unit. You're going to pay for the shipping, which for this bundle, shipped to Florida, I'm using that as an example. Shipping varies based on weight of package and destination, but shipped to Florida, $7.86. And then the credit card processing fee for this total is going to be about $2.21. But then now your total revenue is going to be $129 with 92 cents, and you're offering free shipping and free fulfillment, right? You want to give your customers the perks because they're buying 5 bottles from you, not just 3 or just 1. So you want to treat them well. So you offer them free shipping for that bundle. But you just made an extra $40 of revenue. And trust me, when you're doing this at scale, when you're doing 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 orders, trust me, those $40 make a huge difference in your revenue and in your profitability. So now your final gross margin is $70.72, which overall it's about a 54.4. So almost a 55% gross margin. So now you're making more revenue, you're making more margin, or more gross margin, I should say. The percentage went down a little bit, but you're making more money. And that is one of the most important tools of online sales is the additional sale, is the upsell, is the cross sale or the down sale. So maybe if they say no, you present them with a down sale, which is, hey, we understand you don't want to get the gummies, but you can just try 1 bottle for $20 or $18. We're confident you're gonna love the product, so give it a try. You didn't want to commit to 2, but try 1. And now instead of just making the initial revenue, you're making an extra 20, which at scale with 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 orders is a huge difference again. So the secret of e-commerce and being profitable and making revenue is not just offer that initial product. Like, you're not going to make money selling 1 bottle per customer. Like, you're not. A lot of people say, hey, Marco, I'm not going to make any money if I sell 1 bottle because I got to pay for product, shipping, fulfillment, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, of course you're not. Like, you're not going to make money selling 1 bottle. You got to sell 2 or 3 or 5, and then you got to do your upsell, your downsell, your cross sell. You want to make that order at least $120, $150, $180 so that you can cover 1, the cost of the order, and 2, the cost to acquire that customer, because acquiring customers is not free. You're going to have to invest a little bit on advertising and marketing to get the wheel going. But the idea is that the revenue is at least covering all those expenses. And so if you're breaking even on the first order, like, that's awesome, because now you have that customer in your database. He's yours. And now it's up to you to do your marketing, your advertising, to get that customer to buy month after month after month. So after they buy, when it's close to the 30-day mark, and it's ready and it's time for them to replenish, send them an email saying, hey, claim your free join support gummy. They're gonna be like, oh crap, they're giving me a free bottle of gummies, and I try them, I love them, they're they taste good, I actually felt better, I'm going to claim my free bottle. So when they click on that email marketing campaign, boom, you take them to the checkout page, and then you get them to buy the same bundle, but now you're giving them a bottle for free. And that's kind of like your advertising cost just for that reorder. And then you can be more creative on how you go about it. Is this making sense, guys? Can you please tell me if everything that I'm saying is making sense to you, and if you agree with me? So if everything that I'm saying to you guys is making sense, feel free to type in yes on the message box. I want to make sure that everybody's following. But this is how you make money through e-commerce. You get your customers to buy the first offer, and then you hit them with the upsell or the downsell or the cross-sell, and you increase the cart value, right? You increase the revenue that you're making per customer. So now you just sold 5 bottles. I mean, we have tons of clients that when they sell their first order, they're like super excited, and they sell like 1 bottle. And I'm like, yeah, excellent. Let's go for more. But now on your first order, you just sold 5 bottles. Like, that feels 5 times better. This is how you make money through e-commerce with supplements. Right? So you offer the essentials, you offer the basics, you offer the must, and then you offer the caviar, you offer the goodies, right? You offer, like the tasty stuff. Like, who likes to take a capsule? Like, nobody. Customers hate taking capsules, but who doesn't love gummies, right? So that's your hook. So they're getting the essentials. They're getting what the doctor recommended, which is turmeric and omega-3 and all the ingredients that we have in the joint flakes. Like, we have the essentials. We're going to take care of you. But now we're going to take care of you even more, but in a tastier way through our amazing gummies. And then if you do good videos, if you do good images, if you do good content, and there's so many free tools right now to do all those things, like, you're going to make more money, right? You're going to make more revenue on top of the revenue. So with this brand, the numbers, if you do 50 bundles, which is super doable, you're going to gross margin per month, 3,536. A lot of people may say, $3,500 is not a lot of money. Well, it's a lot. Like, imagine all the things that you could do with an extra $3,500 a month. And this is working day and night. So you continue working your day job, and then you have your e-commerce on the side, making you an extra 500, 1,000, 2,000, boom, 3,500. Once you do 150 bundles, 10 grand. Once you do 500 bundles, 35 grand. Once you scale to 1,000 bundles a month, 70K in gross profit. What wouldn't you do with an extra 10, 35, 70K? Now, I don't recommend taking all that cash and then renewing your car. I don't recommend taking all that cash and renewing your TV or your living set, or going to Italy, or like, take that whole 35,000 or 70,000 and put it right back into your marketing. I mean, if you were able to make $3,500 with maybe 1,000 or 1,500 on ad spend, which is super doable, imagine what would happen if you were to put the 35K all back into marketing. Like, if you already did your marketing and it worked, and you put in $500 and it netted you, 3,000 or 2,000, imagine what would happen if you put in all 35 or 70K back. And this is where a lot of businesses fail too. They make, gross or net profit, and they go and they buy a new car, they go and buy a new house, and they go crazy with the money. Don't do that. Take all that money, put it back into your business, specifically and only into your advertising and your marketing. Take that money and then do a professional photo shoot or a video shoot with your products. Have people, show in their kitchen or at the park or at the gym, taking your products. Start growing your brand. If you spend $500 and you netted 1,000 on profit, right? Imagine what happens with 35K. You're going to make 100, 150, and then you take all that money and you put it back. And then that's how you can grow and scale. Those are the two things. Making sure that you're making your initial sale and your upsell to maximize your revenue and your profit. And number two, taking all that capital and put it back into your marketing. Now, if you don't have Rocktomic, guess what? You're going to have to take all that money and put it back into inventory. And that's another reason why supplement brands fail. Because they have to continue buying more product and more product and more product. And then they don't have any budget left for advertising and marketing. So with our business model, you don't have to worry about that. Because when I make this money right here, the 39.13, guess what I'm doing? I'm taking all that money and buying more inventory for you. And that's it. That's what I'm doing. After so many years of doing this with Rocktomic, we take all that revenue and we're still reinvesting into growing, expanding our catalog, buying more product, better product. We just added more than 30 products last year to our catalog, especially the expensive ones, sports nutrition. That's what we're doing. And that's how you continue in business. But we're doing the investment on products so that you don't have to. So you want to take that 3K, 10K, whatever gross margin you have at the end of the month, and you want to put it back into your business in marketing. And that's how you can continue growing and scaling. I see the most sales happening on Shopify, WordPress, and Wix. Amazon, most of our clients that are doing Amazon, they're doing Amazon FBA, and they're doing well. They're buying 50 units, 100 units. We have clients that are buying, 250 units, 500, and then we have a few that are buying like 5,000, 10,000 or more. But I see the most sales happening on a Shopify store, like a native Shopify store, WordPress site, and a Wix site. And actually, our first top producer ever, he was selling on a Wix website that he built on his own. So this is the potential of Rocktomic. We are a US-based supplement supplier and fulfillment center. We are located in Lawrenceville, Georgia. That's a picture of our fulfillment center that we have there. We have right now more than 140 different products that you can private label and sell under your own brand. And this is the most important thing for you. All of our products are made at FDA registered and GMP certified manufacturing facilities. All the products that we have available are third-party lab tested for potency, purity, and quality. And all the products that we have are made in the US proudly with globally sourced ingredients. And this is the most important thing for you. All of the products are of the highest quality. So you don't have to compete with pricing. You can compete with quality, which is the trend now. People don't mind paying a little bit more as long as they're getting a quality product. And we have 140 of those. And we have all types of products. We have organic, we have herbal, we have non-GMO, we have with zero sugar added. We have a little bit of everything so that you guys can sell to different niches. A few success stories. Let me show you a few of the brands that we have helped create and launch their brand, like from zero, from nothing. They didn't exist before. They joined Rocktomic, and after a couple of years, they were doing a couple $100,000 or millions of dollars. I'll show you my ShipStation account, which is where we keep track of all the orders and all the fulfillment and all the sales. So let me show you one. Give me 1 second. I'm going to run the report here. Of just one of the brands that we help grow and scale. And I'm going to show you the all-time revenue for that brand since they started with us. I'm just going back in time here in the report. So just bear with me. All right, so the report is running. Here we go. Now, I'm not going to show you a picture. I'm not going to show you a video. You know, there's a lot of advertising and marketing out there, you know, showing images and pictures of stuff. And usually those are like fake. You know, they tamper with them. You know, you can do everything in Photoshop today. You can take a picture with a celebrity if you want today with Photoshop. This is an actual website. You see, it's not a video. It's not an image. It's an actual. It's our ShipStation account. We're looking at the reports of just one of the brands that we have right here. This is between 2021 and 2025. This brand has done a total in revenue of $3.4 million with our business model, selling just one product, Rock 502 Male Enhancement. And what they did is they sold a 1-unit option. They did a 3-month supply, and then they also did a 6-month supply. They sold 20,000 orders of just 1 unit. They have sold 7,328 of the 3-pack, and they have done about 2,452 bundles of the 6-pack, and that's the total revenue to date. So they have sold with us about 30,000 units. This is the power of our business model. You can start a supplement branding business with no inventory purchases up front and scale your business to the millions. That's just one example. Let me show you another example, another report of another of the brands that we are working with. Let me just run the report, so bear with me. And I'm going to show you different things, different numbers, right? Not everybody's making millions, and not everybody is making hundreds of thousands, right? That depends on you, your ability to market and sell your products. Let me show you different examples of brands that we're working with so that you can see real results of people that are using our business model. So don't take my word for it. I'm showing you my ShipStation account with the product sales reporting per brand. Again, it's not a picture, it's not a video. For example, you have this brand right here, brand 4801. That's the internal ID of the brand. They're selling multiple products. They've revenue about $26,000 since they launched. A real brand making money. So they invested on a membership. They went through the onboarding process, and now they've generated north of $25,000 since they launched. Let me show you another example. Just running the report here, so bear with me. Here's another brand, real report from a website, from my ShipStation account, which is the account that we use for fulfillment. This is brand ID 171. They have tons of products that they're selling on their store. This is their revenue since 2022. They've done about $400,000 in revenue at a 35 to 54, 56% gross margin. So these are real brands, guys. These are real people that they launched their brand with us, and they're making 25,000, 400,000, 3.4 million. And right now we have more than 25,000 brands that we're working with, and they're all making all types of success. This is just to show you that this is possible. That if you sign up with us, if you go through the onboarding process and you do your best, you could find success. You could find that extra 3,500 a month or 10,000 a month or more, right? Depending on how much time, effort, creativity you put into your supplement brand. But the best of everything is that you can start with us without having to invest heavily on inventory, and then we handle all the fulfillment for you, which is truly amazing. So how can you guys get started? And I see that you guys have had a lot of questions. Hopefully my business partner, Aaron, is answering to those questions, but we are going to have a Q&A after the presentation. Let's talk about how you guys can get started with Rocktomic right from tonight. And we do have a special bonus and gift for you. You guys are not going to believe it. So let's talk about the 2 memberships that we have right now available for you to start your own supplement brand with Rocktomic. The first membership is our full VIP lifetime membership. So this is, I'm going to detail everything that you're going to get with this membership so that you can get started right from tonight. With this membership, you're going to get access to our PLDS business model for life. So you do a one-time investment and you get lifetime access to your account. And that means that you get access to all the products that we have in our catalog with 0 minimums. So you don't have to invest on inventory. Okay, so you get access to our lifetime PLDS business model, and you get access to all the products in the catalog with no minimums. In addition to that, you get access to our bulk order program. So if you're a doctor, if you're a gym owner, if you have a retail store, or if you want to do Amazon FBA and you need to buy product so that you can have on hand or at Amazon FBA, you will have access to our bulk order program, and you can just buy from 24 units per product. That's the MOQ that we have, just 24 units per product. There is nobody out there, there is no supplement manufacturer or supplier that will allow you to buy just 24 units of one product. Like, it's, for them, it's a waste of time. For us, it's not, because that's our target audience. It's people that are just getting started. And we understand that you don't have 20,000, 50,000 ready to invest. You may have 3,000 or 4,000 to buy on inventory, and then flip that and turn it into, 8 or 9 or 10. And then you come back with the 10K and you buy more. And that's how you can get started. But you can buy from 24 units per product with our bulk order program. Again, this is for people that want to do a gym, they want to do a retail store, you have your medical practice, or you want to do Amazon FBA. If you want to do just drop shipping, if you want to set up your labels in your store and then sell online, then there's no need for you to buy in bulk, right? You do the PLDS business model, which is drop shipping. Number 3, you get access to our custom formula program. So if you want to create your own capsule, your own powder, right? If you want to create your own protein powder or pre-workout, you can actually do it with us. And the MOQ is ridiculous. You can just buy a custom product from 288 units. Again, no manufacturer out there will offer you such a low MOQ. 288 units for your own custom product. Now, we don't recommend doing this at the beginning. We recommend starting with the products that we have in our catalog, and once you get going and you have some sales and some track record, then that's when I recommend investing on your custom product. My designers are going to create 5 labels for 5 different products for you with this membership, and we're going to throw in an additional 15 labels. So we're going to create as many as 20 labels for your brand, and that's plenty to start with. All you got to do is just send us your logo and your label concept, and then my designers will take those assets and they will create up to 20 labels for 20 different products, and we will make sure that they're fully FDA compliant, and we're going to give you the 3D mockups as well so that you can use for your online store. 20 labels, guys, with this membership. Tons of value. Also, we're going to create a Shopify funnel system for you. So we don't call it a Shopify store. We actually call it a Shopify funnel system, and it's high converting. So my developers are going to work with you to create a proven high converting funnel system on that platform, on Shopify. And we are going to set up on that store as many as 20 products. Now, you don't have to do all 20 products at the beginning, right? You can start with 1, with 3, with 5, but you will have credit for my designers to make up to 20 labels, and you will have credit for my developers to set up as many as 20 products in your store. And we're talking about setting up everything in the store. Setting up the product pages, your funnel, which is like your sales page or the landing page, setting up the content of the products, setting up the shipping options based on what you want to offer your customers. And we're going to offer all the regulatory information that you need to have in your store. Shipping policy, refund and return policy, all of those crucial things so that you can get approved by a payment processor. Then my team, led by JR, he's going to do the integration for you. He's going to connect your Shopify store once it's fully set up to our fulfillment software. So we do that for you. You're going to have full access to our automated on-demand order fulfillment service. Also, you're going to get access to my exclusive 7-day bootcamp. In this bootcamp is a series of trainings that I recorded where I show you how to go through the onboarding process of selecting products, getting your labels assigned, and your online store set up and integrated. I show all of that to you step by step so that you can watch that bootcamp, and then once you finish watching it, you can go ahead and start the onboarding process. Plus, you're going to get exclusive access to our ticket-based support system so that you can get support from all of our staff. We're going to give you access to the MSRP report, the top 25 bestsellers list so that you see what's hot and what's not. We're going to give you access to our step-by-step onboarding process in your account. You're going to get access to a funnel template library so that you can kind of like mimic what those high converting sales pages were doing at the time. You're going to get access to a crowd share custom formula or our investment club. So every now and then we invite members to invest on new and trending products. And for a minimum investment, you can get access to exclusive products that you can private label and sell under your own brand. You're going to get access to our product description library, and you are not going to have to pay any monthly PLDS fees. Normally it's $97 a month. We're going to waive that for life. So you just do a one-time investment, and then you have lifetime access to our business model. So you get all of this, which is pretty much all the main tools that you need to create and launch your supplement brand for just a one-time fee of $997. Ridiculously low price. Why so low? Because with that, we just cover the expenses to get you onboarded, period. With the $997, I pay all of my support staff, I pay my designers, I pay my web developers, and we cover all the expenses to get you to the finish line and you being ready to launch your brand. So for us, it's just the investment to put it all together under one roof so that you can launch your brand with us. So one-time fee of $997, that's it. For tonight, we only have 10 spots available. Okay, so we will be able to sell only 10 memberships to 10 people that are ready to get started. Now, this is one of the options that we have for tonight. We have a second option, which is actually the favorite option of a lot of people, and you're going to see why. The second option is the Ultimate Branding Bundle. Okay, what do we include here? We include lifetime access to our PLDS business model, and you are going to get the lowest price per unit in our catalog. So those of you who have seen the catalog, let me open it up real quick. Those of you who have seen the catalog, you will notice that for every product, we have 3 prices. So for example, here we have the omega-3 gummies. If you have a monthly membership, you will pay Rocktomic $11.47 per unit. If you have the standard or VIP lifetime membership, which is the membership that I just described, this one for $997, if you get that membership, you pay $997 per unit. And then if you get the VIP Plus membership or premium pricing membership, which is basically this one, the Ultimate Branding Bundle, if you go with this membership, you will pay $8.47 per unit. So you will pay the lowest price per unit from the catalog from day one. Therefore, you will increase your margin. So in this case, from $997 to $8.47, you're going to make an extra $1.50. Now, you may say $1.50 is not a lot of money. Well, at scale, let's say you're doing 2,500 bottles a month, it's an extra $37.50 in gross margin for you. So it's significant. That can cover your overhead pretty much. So the rest of the margin that you're already making, right, the 54% or the 35%, all of that goes pretty much into your pocket. And this can cover the advertising budget for the first, month, the first 2 months, the first 3 months. So it is a lot, right, at scale. So with this membership, you get the lowest price per unit from the catalog, right from the get-go. You also get access to the bulk order program from just 24 units per product. You get access to the custom formula program, from just 288 units per product. So if you want to do your own custom product, you also get access to that. Now here, instead of getting 20 labels, you're getting 140 labels total. So basically, we can create the label for the entire products that we have in our catalog. So if you want to get all the products in your store, if you want to have like a robust marketplace and offer different bundles and different products and different lines of supplements, like if you want to do that business model, we will create as many as 140 labels for you. All you got to do is just send us the logo, and we will create the label for you for up to 140 products. We will also set up the online store for you on Shopify with a funnel system, and we will set up as many as 140 products. Now, just like before, you don't have to do all 140, but you will have credit for us to create as many as 140 labels and upload as many as 140 products. This is truly amazing. You're going to get one integration for your online store. You're going to get access to our automated on-demand order fulfillment services and support. You also get access to our exclusive 7-day bootcamp, where I'm going to show you how to launch your brand, like how to go through the onboarding process the proper way. And then here, we have added something super, super special, which is one-on-one coaching with our co-founder, in this case, with myself. So those of you who go with this membership, you're going to get one-on-one coaching with me so that I can show you what my successful clients are actually doing. So we can talk about strategies. So we can talk about ideas. So I can help you with product selection. So I can help you with what's trending in regards to your labels. Now, the value of this is not me, definitely. The value of this is that I have access to 25,000 plus clients that are doing either super well or not doing well. So I know what works in the industry, and I know and I have seen firsthand what doesn't work. So all that data that I have collected over the years, I will transfer to you so that you guys have a better chance at building the right supplement brand right from the get-go. So this membership will give you that one-on-one coaching with me. So it's a couple of Zoom calls that we can do so that we can talk about your business plan. We can talk about strategy, and I can show you what works and what doesn't and give you more guidance on how to go about this, like the proper way. And you're going to get access to everything from the $9.97 membership, right? You're going to get access to the support system that we do through tickets, MSRP, top 25, step-by-step onboarding, etc. And you also don't pay any monthly PLDS fee, normally at $97 a month. So we waive that for life in this membership. Now, this membership is a one-time fee of $35.97, which again, it just covers the expenses to get all your labels and products, the coaching, the staff that goes through the process with you. It covers all the expenses to get you to the finish line. For tonight, we only have 5 spots. So we will be able to work only with 5 people, especially with the one-on-one coaching. I cannot take on too many members on a weekly basis. And so we're limiting this membership to only 5 people for tonight. And yes, if you guys start with this one, the $9.97, you can definitely upgrade to the $35.97. That's completely fine. And we actually do that for several clients. Now, this is something that we're only going to offer for tonight. And I'm going to be 100% transparent and honest with you. This is something that we've never done before, ever, since we started Rocktomic. This is the number one thing that many clients over the years and prospective clients have asked me to include in Rocktomic services. And I've always said, no, that's not what we do. I've always said, no, that's not what we are all about. That's not what we want to focus on. But there have been so many requests from members, from prospects in regards to this one particular thing that me and my partners, we had a discussion a couple of weeks ago, and we decided to start doing this because we see the value in it, and we understand that that's how our members, our clients, in this case, you guys, can be more successful and have a better chance at making this work. Rocktomic Labs is going to start helping you, training you, teaching you, and coaching you on how to properly advertise and market your supplement products. Again, guys, this is something that we've never done in the past. We have always pushed back on it. We have always said, and you guys can check all the presentations that we've done in the past where we say, yeah, we don't help you with the marketing. That's something that you got to do on your own. But starting tonight, we're going to give you guys free access to our marketing bootcamp. We are going to start charging for that at one point. Like once we start seeing results, and we will see results from clients going through the marketing bootcamp, we're going to start charging for it. Maybe 3,000, maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000. maybe 50,000. I don't know. Like that's the one thing that a lot of people need. Like they have everything with us. They have product, they have label design, they have the online store, they have all those things. But what's that missing ingredient in the formula for it to be perfect? Is Rocktomic teaching you, training you, coaching you on how to do, for example, a marketing campaign on Facebook for a supplement brand that you're just starting with no data, with no track record, with no audience, zero. And the idea is to take our clients through the first sale, through the first 1,000, to the first 3,000 in revenue, and then go from there. So starting tonight, and we're going to limit this to only the first 5 people that sign up for the $9.97, and we're going to limit it to the first 2 people that sign up for the $35.97. Right? So we want to make this the first group. So we want to make this what we used to call the founders group, right? The first 7 people that are going to go through the training, coaching, in this case, the boot camp, that's how we call it, the boot camp of marketing, so that we can show you how to start a campaign for your supplement brand on Facebook, for example, or on Instagram or on TikTok. We didn't want to include TikTok because it's possibly getting banned. We don't know yet. So we don't want to get into TikTok just yet. We want to see what happens with TikTok. I'm sure you guys know about it. But, you know, how to create effective and efficient Google campaign, Facebook, Instagram. The idea is to show you step by step. So we're going to do a Zoom call, and we're going to screen share the process where we're going to show you exactly how to create, for example, a Facebook Manager account. We're going to show you how to select your audience. We're going to show you how to create the ad campaign, like how to add the creative. We're going to show you what pictures, what videos, what content to use. We're going to show you how to split test different marketing campaigns. If there's one thing that we have learned at Rocktomic is online marketing. Now we're going to start training you guys so that you guys can learn how to create your first campaigns, and then hopefully you guys will get boosted on your launch and on your initial sales with the bootcamp. I mean, we have done this for other clients in the past, but we usually help brands grow and scale once they have some sales on their own. Usually when they have 30,000, 50,000 in revenue on their own, then that's when we take them and we help them scale. But the idea is to start with a clean slate with just 7 people with our marketing bootcamp, and we're going to call that 7 people group the founders, right, of the marketing bootcamp. So those of you who sign up tonight, the first 5 people and the first 2 people will get free access to our marketing bootcamp, which we will start once you guys have successfully completed the onboarding process. So once you guys go through product selection, label design, you get your online store built and integrated and ready to go. At that point, and you have your payment processor ready, then at that point, you will be eligible to join for free our marketing bootcamp. And so we're going to be communicating with you guys so that we make sure that everybody is like ready to go, so that we can have all 7 of you in that bootcamp, in those sessions. And we're going to show you, me and some of my marketing team, some of my marketing guys, we're going to show you how to do marketing for a brand that is just getting started on e-commerce from scratch, from zero. So it's not going to be a course to sell you anything. It's going to be showing you how to create a campaign on Google for supplements, or how to create your campaign on Facebook, and things that you need to look out for. So we're super excited for it. And again, we're only going to do it for tonight's presentation. We don't want to get hundreds or thousands of people in that bootcamp. We only want to do it for a few people. So we want to establish the founders group. So again, it's going to be available for the first 5 people and the first 2 people that sign up for the $9.97 and the $35.97. So those of you who are ready to get going with Rocktomic, you can go to rocktomic.com/webinar, and then you can sign up for either option, the $9.97 or the $35.97. So also, Aaron, if you can post the link in the chat, so that everybody who wants to sign up and you guys are ready to go, you can just click on the link and then you can sign up and get started right from tonight. We hope that those of you who sign up tonight are ready to go for the marketing bootcamp within 30 to 45 days. That's what we're hoping. So the idea is that you guys are able to go through the supplement onboarding process quickly so that we can get you in that bootcamp and make sure that you guys are learning how to do your first marketing campaigns with small budgets, right? With a small budget of maybe $200 or $500, tops $1,000 for the first month, and then see how you guys do with your revenue. We're going to be monitoring your sales. We're going to be monitoring your ads. It's going to be kind of like a one-on-one guide through so that you guys can achieve your first couple of sales. Like that's the most exciting thing. Okay. Again, we've always pushed back at Rocktomic of doing marketing or advertising training, but we think it's time now to start doing that for our clients so that we can help them understanding online marketing, the basics, the medium, the more complex things. But the idea is to help you guys get those first couple of sales. That's the goal of that bootcamp, right? Is to go with you and walk through it along you so that you guys can get those first couple of sales. Okay. So as you guys sign up, I normally get notifications here on my phone of those of you who are signing up. So that's how I know who are the first 5 and who are the first 2 for the $35.97 option. So I will let you guys know via email once we have all the signups, once we have those initial 7 spots for tonight, that you guys were amongst the first 5 and the first 2. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and sign up. You have the link right there. I don't know if Aaron has posted the link on the comments, but if he hasn't, you can go to www.rocktomic.com/webinar, and then once you go there, I'm actually going to type in the address here on my computer. Once you go to that link, this is what you're going to see on your screen. You're going to see the $9.97 option, claim offer, and then you are going to see the $35.97 option, and you can claim the offer there. Now, for this one, for the $9.97, if you click on claim offer, it's going to take you to the checkout page, and then here you'll have the option to pay the full price of $9.97, or you can also pay in 2 installments of $5.97 each. Let me see if I can make that a little bit larger so you guys can see. Once you go to the $9.97 offer, you will see that you can do the full $9.97 payment, and that's the best price, or you can do a 2 payment option of $5.97 each, right? So you have those 2 options. And then for the $35.97, if you click on claim offer, you can do the $35.97 one-time payment, which is like the best deal, or you can do 3 payments of $13.97 each. Completely up to you. With the convenience of paying in 2 or 3 installments, you get a little bit of interest, but that's just for the convenience for you to pay a little bit less now and then get started with the process. Okay, so those of you who are ready to get going with the $9.97 or the $35.97 option, you guys can just go to www.rocktomic.com, and then I get all the notifications and the date and the time of each sign up so that I can validate the first 5 people of the 10 spots that we have available for tonight, or the first 2 people from the 5 spots at $35.97. Okay, so guys, you can go ahead and sign up. Aaron, were you able to post the link here in the comments? I don't think he has. But I can do that for you guys. So I can put the link right there. Let me know if you guys can see it. And if you click on it and then you are out of YouTube, and you can just go back to the live presentation, and we're going to be right here. But it could be that when you click on the link, it takes you to a checkout page. And then if you're on a phone, for example, it could be that you get off the live, but that's fine. Like, you can still connect back, You just go back on YouTube on your phone after you pay, and then you can continue watching the presentation. Okay, so again, guys, we only have 10 spots total for the $9.97, but the first 5 are going to get the access to our marketing bootcamp. And then for the $35.97, we only have 5 spots for tonight, and only 2 people will get access, or the first 2, I should say, will get access to the marketing bootcamp. Again, in that marketing bootcamp, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you, we're going to show you, like through a screen share, step by step, what you need to do to create your first successful campaign on Google or Facebook or Instagram. We're going to show you some strategies of what's trending right now. We're going to show you what types of creatives you should do. Like, we're going to show you examples of like images, static images or videos that you should use to promote and get your message and your brand and your offer out there. Again, this is something that we've never done at Rocktomic, and maybe some of you guys know if you have had a one-on-one with me, but we've always said we don't help with marketing. That's not what we do, right? We are a drop shipping and supplier. We do the onboarding. We help you with product so that you work on your marketing and your advertising, and then clients that know how to do it, they do well, and then they scale. And then clients that don't know how to do it, they struggle a little bit. And then when they figure out, then that's when they start seeing some sales. The idea with this bootcamp is that we show you, once you are ready to start promoting and selling, we show you exactly how to create your first marketing campaigns. And the goal, like you graduate from those bootcamps once you make your first couple of sales. That's when you're promoted. So that's when you know and you have learned how to create your marketing campaign. And then all you got to do is just, once you make sales, take that money and then put it back into more ad spend, and then try new ads, try new creatives, and then you can test. Something that I don't know why, but something that many of entrepreneurs don't do is spy on the competition. Like, one of the recommendations that I'm going to give in that bootcamp is, try to find 2 or 3 supplement brands that are selling an offer that is similar to what you want to do, right? That they're selling products to a similar target audience that you have for your business. Go to their websites, accept the cookies so that you get pixel, and then you get follow around on your phone. Like if you go to Instagram or Facebook, if you go to a website, the advertising of that company is going to be following you everywhere. That's what the cookies are, right? That's what the pixel is you being followed online, so that, they place retargeting advertising campaigns in front of you. Like I always suggest, like go to 2 or 3 websites of brands that are doing something similar to what you want to do. Go to their websites, accept the cookies, and subscribe to their emails, to their newsletters, and start getting all that marketing and start seeing what they're doing. So when somebody tells me like, hey, Mark, I don't know where to start. Like, I don't know how to do an ad campaign. I'm like, well, we don't help with that. But, an easy, quick route is to sign up to the websites, to the newsletters of like supplement brands, and then see what they're sending you. See the text messages that they send you. See when they send you those. See the email campaigns that they send to you. Like, take a look at everything that they're doing. And that's how they're making sales. Through their text messaging campaigns, through their email campaigns, through their retargeting campaigns on Facebook or Google or Instagram, through through everything that they do. Like, if you subscribe to them, you're going to start getting all that content. And all you need to do is the same. You just emulate what successful brands are doing. That's one way to do it. There's many ways of doing this, right? But that's just one way of doing it. Also, something that is very important, at the end of the month, we are going to increase the price of our memberships. We're going to increase the $9.97 membership to $2,000, and we're going to increase the $35.97 membership to $5,000. So tonight is pretty much the last time that we're going to offer the full VIP lifetime at $9.97. And tonight will be the last time that we offer the Ultimate Branding Bundle at $35.97. So once we finish tonight's webinar, these two prices that you're seeing right here, you're not going to see them anymore in our funnel. I won't be able to offer those to you outside of the presentation. So if you guys are ready to get going and you have been following us for a couple of weeks, tonight is the night to sign up, either for the $9.97 or the $35.97. Again, want to make sure that it's very clear. Tonight is the last night, the last presentation that we're going to offer this at 1,000, and then this one at 3,600. Okay, so we are increasing the price of our VIP membership to $2,000, and this one we are increasing it to $5,000, perhaps more, because it's worth a lot more, definitely. So tonight will be the last night that we can offer these at $9.97 and $35.97. So if you have been on the fence over the last couple of days or weeks, full disclosure, tonight we will do away with the $9.97 and $35.97 pricing. Even at $2,000 and $5,000, it's an amazing deal. But if you guys want to get going, tonight is the night so that you can take advantage of the special price that we've been doing for a couple of weeks. Okay, so we are going to do away with the pricing that you're seeing on the screen. And number two, we are not going to be offering the marketing bootcamp access for free after tonight. So this is a one-time thing for tonight. We want to get 7 members to be a part of our Founders Club, right? To get going with our marketing bootcamp within 30 to 45 days from today, which is when we expect you to have at least your labels in your online store ready to go. Okay, so those of you who are ready to get started, make sure that you sign up tonight. You will get the best pricing for the 2 memberships that we have right here, and you will have free access to the marketing bootcamp for both memberships. Okay. All of the products here at Rocktomic Labs are insured by the manufacturer. That's very important for you and your business. We provide label and 3D mockup design, FDA regulatory review and compliance for your labels. This is also something that is super important. We can help you with a custom formula. We do research and development consulting. So if you need help creating the formula on paper, we have staff members that can help you create the formula from scratch. And we are able to do custom capsules and powders from just 288 units. So the lowest MOQ in the market. You can buy in bulk for your retail store, for your gym, for your medical practice, for your yoga or fitness studio, whatever it is that you're doing. But if you sell product, like physical product, or you want to sell physical product at your location, you can buy in bulk. If you want to do Amazon FBA, and we have several clients that are doing that, you can buy in bulk from just 24 units. Again, no supplier or manufacturer will offer you that opportunity. Most suppliers and manufacturers, they want to get paid, right? They want to be like that money bear, right? They want to collect their money up front. And then you have to figure it out, how you sell your products. Rocktomic helps you getting started by not choking you with high MOQs, right? We want to actually give you the opportunity to start. And if you want to do Amazon FBA, it's tough to start, having to buy 10,000, 5,000, 2,000 units for just one product. Like most people want to do like 3 to 5 products. So imagine that, if you're required to buy 1,000 units times 5 products, that's 5,000 units. That's a huge liability and a big investment. With Rocktomic, you can start with 24 unit MOQ on all of our stock formulas, which is truly amazing. We want to help you guys get started. And you cannot get started if you have to invest tens of thousands of dollars, right? That's why Rocktomic existed, and that's why we created Rocktomic. We provide fully automated US and worldwide drop shipping and fulfillment. So we handle the logistics of every single order that comes through your online store. That's what we do. Every single day, fulfill thousands of orders for our partners. We have helped thousands of brands launch over the years. And we want to have as many success stories as possible. So maybe you are that next success story. It's completely up to you, and we're giving you all the tools for you to succeed. It is due to the success of our clients, the massive success of our clients, that we were in the Inc. 5000 in 2023. We were actually in spot number 443. So out of millions of companies in the US that are either succeeding or failing, we were amongst the 5,000 that are growing the fastest. And why? Because our clients are growing. Our clients are selling products. Our clients are doing well. That's why we were in the Inc. 5000 in 2023, spot number 443. So that's our credo. The success of our merchants is our success. If you guys are successful, if you guys sell products, that's how we make money as well, right? So the membership fees, the $9.97 or $35.97 or even the 2,000 or the 5,000, all that goes back into the onboarding process. All that goes back into supporting your business in the creation, in the conception of your business. And then when you sell that first bottle, you make money, and that's when we make money as well. So we have thousands of partners selling, 20, 200, 2,000, 200,000 units on a yearly basis. And then that's how we make money as well, is through the success of our clients. Okay, so we're happy to be in the Inc. 5000. We also have several awards from ClickFunnels for membership sales, and that's just us helping people create and launch their own supplement business. So to get started tonight, guys, here's the link. Here are the two options. Like I said before, the first 5 people that sign up for the $9.97 option and the first 2 people that sign up for the $35.97 will be eligible to access our marketing bootcamp that we're going to start in about 30 to 45 days. It's going to be a bootcamp where we're going to show you from scratch how to create your first marketing campaign for your business. And the goal of that marketing bootcamp, like you get graduated from the bootcamp once you start making your first couple of sales. Doesn't matter if it's just 1 bottle or maybe 3 or 5. The idea is that you start making a few sales so that you can get that excitement going, and then you're like, I know how to do this. I think I can do it. And then you put a little bit of more money in your ad spend, and you're gonna have a few winners, you're gonna have a few losers on your ad spend, but that's part of business, right? You win a few, you lose a few, but you keep on fighting. But trust me, when you make those first couple of sales, like it's an amazing feeling. That's the first barrier. Like once you get your first couple of sales, it's like making your first grand. It's like making your first 10K. It's like making your first 100,000. It's like making your first million. Like once you break that barrier of the first order, then you set your goal. Now it's time for my next, my 10 orders. Let's work towards that goal. And then your first 100 orders, and then your first 1,000 orders. And it's going to feel amazing. We have thousands of partners that have achieved those milestones, and they continue selling their brand and products with us. Okay, so that is the objective of that marketing bootcamp. Okay, so what we're going to do now is for the next 5 or 10 minutes, and then we're done with the presentation, we're going to do a Q&A. So we're going to talk about any questions, any doubts that you may have that we were not able to answer throughout the presentation. So you guys can ask your questions here in the chat, and I'll be happy to elaborate on the answers. If you need answers to those questions before you sign up, that's fine. Just ask your questions. I'll be happy to answer them in the remaining 5 or 10 minutes or so of the presentation. And again, guys, once we're done tonight, there won't be free access to the marketing bootcamp, and you won't be able to access our memberships at the pricing that you're seeing here on the screen. So these are only for tonight, and tonight is the last night that we offer the pricing that you're seeing on the screen. Okay, so let me see if I can find some questions here. How can I get the supplement launch kit? Aaron, can you share the supplement launch kit with our attendees? The supplement launch kit is a pre-checklist of everything that you need to think about and make a decision on as you create your business plan for your supplement brand. So that's one thing that people usually don't do when starting a business, right? Develop a strong business plan. The supplement launch kit, which we're giving out for free now, will show you all the pre-checklists that you need to complete so that you can successfully be prepared to create and launch your supplement brand. So Aaron, if you can share that with our attendees, that'll be great. We do Amazon FBA, so we can ship product with your labels to Amazon FBA, and we also do Amazon FBM. We can do those too. So Amazon has two programs. They have Amazon FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon. That's what FBA means. And then they also have Amazon FBM, which is fulfilled by merchant. So for the FBA program, you would contact Amazon and set up your seller's account with them and comply with all their requirements. And then once you do that, you can buy product from us, just 24 units per product, and then we can ship them to the Amazon FBA warehouse of your choice, or the one that they give you the shipping labels for. And then if you do Amazon FBM, we can integrate directly with Amazon. And so when orders come in your store, we'll receive those in our system, and then we fulfill directly to your customers. So we can do those two programs. I don't know if we have anybody from Trinidad or Tobago with us. Are you referring to our staff, like our employees, or are you referring to clients that are from Trinidad or Tobago? Could you please clarify that question? Derlam Tay is saying, Marco, did you see my question? No, I did not. Let me see. Yeah, go ahead and repost your question to read it, and then I can reply to you. Nishant is saying, can you show any brands which are already successful? I can definitely do that. Give me just 1 second here. I can show you a few success stories. The only thing that I'm going to ask you guys is not to reach out to these brands with like tons of questions like, how's your account with Rocktomic? Or, what about the inventory? What about the shipping? Like, the idea is that you ask all the questions to us, right? Because if you reach out to the brands and you start emailing them about stuff about Rocktomic, like, it's not going to be good, right? So I can show you a few of the success stories that we have. Only thing that I ask is that you do not reach out to them for questions. The idea is that you reach out to us, that you book calls with us. But then here we have a few of our success stories. For example, if we click on this one, this is an actual brand, an actual store that has been with us for actually a lot of years now, close to 5 years. So this is one of the success stories that we have. This is a brand that they have. Those are the labels, the 3D mockups. We created all those for the client. So that's one success story. She's actually doing very well. We also have, for example, this one. Another success story with Rocktomic Labs. They have different bundles. They have the Ultimate Immunity Bundle, Gut Healing Bundle. They have Blood Type, Zero Weight Loss Bundle. So they're selling different bundles of different products. They have some content there, right? They have some ebooks, content about different things. So this is another success story of one of our clients who signed up a couple of years ago, and she's doing also extremely well. Then we have this other brand right here. It's a sports nutrition brand. for men mainly. You see they have some stacks. Test Boost, they have the Legacy Ultimate stack, Legacy Mass stack, the Fat Attack stack. So they're following basically our recommendation, which is selling products in bundles, so that they're selling, more than just one bottle at a time. So that's another brand that has been with us for a few years, and they're doing very well. So just a few of the brands that we're working with that have found success with our business model. Arthur is asking, what do you all make? Not sure what that means. Arthur, if you could elaborate on that question. And then I see, so that answers Nishan's question. And then Success is asking, what is the CS number? Are you referring to the customer service number? Turnaround time for customers. Do you mean the shipping turnaround time, like how long it takes to ship an order? Or are you referring to the turnaround to get the onboarding process going with Rocktomic? Arthur, we can build the online store for you. Actually, the two memberships that we have here, we include the online store setup and integration on Shopify, and we can build the online store for you. You can also order in bulk, and then you can sell at a physical location. Like, you guys can develop whatever business plan you may have in mind. The idea is that you implement your own business plan based on what you want to do. Okay. If you call 888-204-9946, you should be able to see the option of either talking to customer support or to speak with sales. So that's our main phone number, 888-204-9946. We try not to provide too much customer support via phone, because all the information that we deal with, like with orders and with label design, is like, it's very detailed information. So it's always better to communicate through a ticket. If you send an email to the team with all your requests, it's better to elaborate properly. Usually with a phone call, it's a little bit more complex. Yeah, so you can call 888-204-9946, and then you may speak with Crystal. She's our customer support manager. If you sign up with us and you haven't gotten started, all you gotta do is just send an email, because probably you don't have access to your dashboard, so you're not able to send a ticket to support. So if you signed up previously and you haven't gotten started and you don't have access to your dashboard, send an email to support@rocktomic.com. Detail your name, your email that you signed up with, and maybe a phone number, and then just say, hey, I would like help with my account to get going. And then my team is ready to assist and get back to you with instructions so that you can log in into your dashboard, and then you can get your onboarding going with us. Yeah, so you guys have signed up. Not sure what membership you may have gotten, but you can still upgrade to any of the two memberships that we have here if your original membership did not include, for example, 20 labels or the website. So you can always upgrade and then get access to the services that we have in our membership for tonight. Okay, so turnaround time for delivery. So from the time that your customer buys in your store, we have 1 to 2 business days to prepare that package. So from the time that they click on Pay Now in your store, we get that order in real time and we get it automatically. And we have between 1 to 2 business days to prepare the order. Right now, we're doing about 1 business day fulfillment lead time. We've become very effective, very efficient with fulfillment. But it's 1 to 2 business days, and then we use USPS and UPS for the shipping. So we use those carriers, and their lead time for delivery, it fluctuates between 1 to 5 days. Usually 1 to 3, but it could be 1 to 5. That's how long USPS and UPS take to deliver the products to your customer's doorstep. So 1 to 2 business days for fulfillment, which is getting the order ready, and then 1 to 5 days for the carrier to deliver the package. Arthur is asking, what kind of supplements do you provide? So let me show you the catalog. Not sure if Aaron shared the catalog with you guys prior, but let me show you the catalog. We actually have one of the most complete and transparent catalogs out there. There's similar companies to us that you actually have to sign up and pay first before you see the catalog, or you have to sign up and pay for the membership before you see the pricing of product. So, they gate all the information. We do not do that. Like we believe that you should be able to see the catalog fully with all the information about the products before you actually sign up. That's the right way to do it, because if you want to do private label with supplements, and the company like ours or companies that are similar to us are asking you to pay for a membership fee, like you have to see the products before you pay them, right? That's in our opinion very ethical. So we have one of the most complete and transparent catalogs out there where we disclose everything about the product. So let me show you real quick some of the categories that we have. So we have different categories. We have the Rocktomic RX, which is the medical grade supplement line. We have a mineral complex. We have liquid zinc, liquid D3. We have NAC plus, HCl activator plus. We have vitamin B complex. That's one of our top sellers. We have plant source vitamin C. Check this out. This is all the information that you will see for the product. You will see the name of the product, the SKU name, the SKU number of the product. You will see the label size, the container size, the container weight, the certificate of analysis. If there's a link, that means that the product was tested and we have the certificate of analysis available for that product. And if it's pending, it's because it's being worked on. And then we have the label and 3D mockup template. So if you click there, that will take you to the label template in AI format, which is Adobe Illustrator, and then the 3D mockup template in TIFF format. So you can open those up in Adobe Illustrator, and then you can work on your label design or your 3D mockup template design right from the file. We also have the formula. So here, you can actually see the supplement facts panel. You can see the ingredients, the quantity per ingredient. You can see the inactive ingredients. You can see the serving size and the number of servings per container. Right? So you guys can see the supplement facts of the product. You can see a picture of the container. Right? So you can see a picture of how the product actually looks like. So this one comes in a black bottle. And that blue area that you see right there is basically where your label would go, right? This is for you to use for your 3D mockup. Then you have the pricing per unit, $25.31 or $19.47 or $17.52, depending on your membership. And then you will see here the features or the specifications of the product. For example, this, which is the vitamin C, it's a plant source vitamin C. It's a super high quality premium supplement that you can sell for $60, $70 retail. Um, it's gluten-free, it's all natural, it's non-GMO, zero added sugar, vegan-friendly, vegetarian, organic ingredients, corn-free, lactose-free. So this is crazy. Like this is a super high quality plant-based vitamin C. So a lot of people say like, hey Marco, like Walmart is selling vitamin C for like $5.99. I'm like, yeah. Do you actually happen to check the supplement facts panel of that product and the features? Like it's garbage. This is a super high quality plant-based vitamin C that you can sell as a premium supplement for a very specific target audience. And we have products that you can sell for a very high premium price or for just a regular retail price. The idea is that we provide you guys with tons of products and options so that you guys can make your pick and you can sell whatever product you may want to sell to your audience, right? The idea is that you have many different products that you can create your bundles with. Um, so we disclose everything, all the relevant information about the product. We have our beef organ supplements too. So we have grass-fed beef organ complex with desiccated liver, heart, kidney, and pancreas and spleen for $11.97 per unit. You can sell this one for $39, $49.97 easily. We also have a grass-fed desiccated beef liver capsule, pasture raised. I mean, these are super high quality products, guys. You can source cheaper products from China, from India. Of course you can. You know, we have prospects that reach out to me and say, hey, Marco, I cannot make any margins on your product. I have to go and buy from China for like $1 a unit. I'm like, oh, go right ahead. Like, that's fine. You're not my target audience. My target audience are people that want to sell super high quality supplements that they're selling, you know, clients that want to sell nutrition. Grass-fed beef organ complex, grass-fed beef liver capsules. Like these are high quality products that you guys can sell for a very good retail price. And you're providing healthy supplements that are third-party laboratory tested, they're made in the US with globally sourced ingredients. And then you can make all these claims. Gluten-free, all natural ingredients, non-GMO, zero added sugar, etc. We have creatine gummies and superfood gummies. Those are two additions that we recently made to our catalog. So we have creatine gummies and superfood gummies, which are very, very hot right now in the market. We have weight loss and detox. We have our bestsellers blend. We have a green coffee bean. We have our Oxyburn, which is a thermogenic fat burner. We have white kidney bean supplements, which is a carbohydrate blocker. Very good product. Spoke with a doctor today. He's planning on selling this product. He understands the value of a carbohydrate blocker for ketosis and other niches. We have our African mango ultra burn drops. We have our raspberry ketone ultra blend capsules. We have chlorella pure. We have our colon sweep. We have our digestive enzyme. And we have our detoxing supplement, the Max Detox with acai berry. Super good product. We have clients that are selling thousands of these units on a monthly. We have women's health, hair, skin, and beauty. We have our female enhancement or boost supplement, which helps with libido. We have the ultra vitamin for women, a super high quality supplement for women that is gluten free. It's all natural. It's non-GMO. Try to find a non-GMO product at Walmart. You won't be able to. So if you're comparing this multivitamin with the multivitamins that Walmart sells, like, nah, you're comparing apples and pears. Zero added sugar, lactose free. We have biotin with vitamin E for hair growth, nail growth, for better skin for women. We have our men's health category. We have horny goat wheat blend. We have our male enhancement or boost. The brand that I show you, They've made about $3.4 million just selling the male enhancement or boost. Massive success at a 55% gross margin. So we're talking about $1.7, $1.8 million in gross margin. We have our prostate formula, Tribulus. We have the testosterone booster. We have the ultra multivitamin for men. Again, gluten-free, all natural, non-GMO. Excellent product. We have clients that are selling the ultra multivitamin for men for $79.99. They're selling it as a premium multivitamin. And they have hundreds of clients buying that multivitamin on a monthly. We have our premium sports nutrition. We have L-arginine. We have BCAAs. We have pre-workouts. And you guys can access all these with no minimums. This is our private label dropshipping catalog with no minimums. We have aminos, energized aminos. We have creatine, we have glutamine, we have natural post-cycle therapy. We have 2-pound whey protein, chocolate, vanilla. We have salted caramel. This is one of my favorites. Salted caramel, 2-pound whey, an amazing blend. You can sell this one retail for $39.97 or $49.97. GNC, they're crazy. They're selling their 2-pound whey proteins for like $69, $79. Retail price. Wholesale, $24.97 per unit. Again, you don't have to buy inventory up front. So you pay for what you kill. We have whey iso protein. We have vegan protein. We have collagen, grass-fed collagen powder that women or men can mix with their protein or with their smoothie. And so they get the best of both worlds, right? They get their tasty beverage and they get their collagen intake. We have 5-pound whey protein tubs. We have cinnamon swirl protein. We have cookies and cream, which is one of our top sellers. We have 1-pound whey armor berry flavor. We have unflavored protein. This has been a product that a lot of people has asked for many years. Unflavored protein that people can just mix with like their favorite flavor. Right? So the disadvantage of selling a protein flavor is that the flavor is already there. But then there's people that they want to put, banana, they want to put strawberries, they want to put berries, and they just want the protein. But if they have a flavor, it's hard to mix it. So now we have unflavored protein, one pound whey iso unflavored protein that your customers can just mix with their favorite drink, water, milk, coconut milk, whatever. We have whey iso cappuccino. We have whey iso protein chocolate, whey iso vanilla. We have whey iso, this is whey chocolate peanut butter. This is amazing, guys. This is a great product. The flavor is amazing. You guys can get samples. You guys can go to Rocktomic.store. If you go to Rocktomic.store, and you can actually order samples. So if you are not a client, you can click on order samples. And so if you want to try the products, so that you can make a decision on your product selection, you can order the products from right here. You can try any of the products that we have available. You can also try bundles of different products, like if you're thinking of selling a particular bundle of products. So you can go to Rocktomic.store and you can order samples there. So we have sports nutrition. We have tons of proteins. This is another protein that we added just recently. We have a 2-pound whey armor, natural protein, Vanilla flavor with stevia and natural flavor, non-GMO. So you can sell this as a high quality premium protein with stevia, natural flavoring, it's non-GMO. Super high quality protein, guys. You have a 2.9 pound essential meal replacement protein with zero added sugar. Trendy right now as well. 6 pound mass gainer. So if you guys want to sell a meal replacement, a mass gainer, we have it. We have a recovery supplement for post workout. Just had a client purchase a 500 unit order for this one for selling the items at his local gym. We have a pump non-stim, so without caffeine, so non-stim pre-workout cherry blast, non-stim pump pre-workout pineapple flavor. BCAA with EAAs. So you get both of the best of both worlds, right? Recovery and energy, amino acids. We have general health, right? We have the essentials. We have vitamin C serum, we have collagen, B12, blood sugar ultra, CoQ10. We have the joint flex, omega-3, probiotics, sleep formula, turmeric, krill oil, ashwagandha. It's very hot right now. Ashwagandha, super hot product. It helps with mood enhancement, relaxation, better sexual performance as well. Very, very high trending product. Turmeric with ginger, magnesium glycinate, platinum turmeric joint support, vitamin K2, D3. We have organic beetroot for improving blood circulation. Mushroom immune booster for brain health. We have the elderberry immune support with vitamin C. We have D-manous vitamins, Ceylon cinnamon for blood, for sugar control, right? For managing your sugar levels in your blood. Ceylon cinnamon. This guy's right here, this product, I think somebody asked. For resveratrol. We have it. In the next 3 to 5 years, does anybody know what's going to be the number one niche in supplementation? Does anybody know? I already know. I'm always doing my research. Does anybody know what's going to be the number one niche in supplementation within the next 3 to 5 years? Does anybody know? Can anybody take a guess of what's going to be the number one niche in the supplement industry within the next 3 to 5 years? You guys can type them in the chat, like what you guys think the number one niche is going to be. Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody knows? Well, if you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you what's going to be the number one niche in the next 3 to 5 years. It's going to be longevity, anti-aging supplementation, anti-aging, longevity. That's going to be the number one niche. And resveratrol provides amazing anti-aging longevity benefits for the body. That's going to be the number one. And the number two, anybody knows what the number two niche is going to be in the next 3 to 5 years? And hopefully there is one supplement, which is NMN, that gets out of the advisory list or the ban list of the FDA. NMN, it helps with anti-aging longevity. It's on the advisory list with the FDA, but hopefully with the new administration, it gets taken out because it's an amazing product. And as soon as it's out of that list, guess what? We're going to add it to our catalog like that night. I already have the formula. I already have the manufacturer in place. I already have all of that ready. I'm just waiting for that product to be removed from the advisory list of the FDA so that we can provide it. And it's going to be the best formula out there. BPC 157, that's another product. It's a peptide that we're going to have in our catalog this year that helps with regenerating. It's regeneration for the body from within. There's so many new products and exciting products that are coming out, guys. It's crazy. Like the essentials, they're never going to go away. Like people will always get their omega-3, their probiotics, their multivitamins. Those are like the standard. Those are the standard supplements. But the future for supplements, guys, is expanding. The future for supplements is growing. There's going to be new amazing products that are be coming out. And guess what? Rocktomic is going to be right there adding those products to our private label catalog. NMN BPC 157. We already have resveratrol because it's just as good as the NMN supplement. But the second niche is going to be brain health, brain enhancement. Supplements that help you, to remove that brain fog, help you with Alzheimer's. Or there's already research about creatine and the benefits of creatine with Alzheimer's. You guys should look into it. A lot of people think that creatine is only good for building muscle, but creatine has tons of benefits. And there have been discussions about banning creatine, putting it in the advisory list by the FDA because it's such a great product, right, for the public. Creatine helps with Alzheimer's. It helps with the brain, with brain health. But that's going to be the number one niche. It's going to be anti-aging, longevity, and number two, brain health. People want to live longer and they want to be able to operate longer. And you do that through good brain health. Now, what people don't know, and I talk to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of customers. I talk to a lot of clinic owners, medical clinics. And one thing that a lot of people don't know is that the actual. So we can take the analogy of the body being like an engine or like a car, I should say. The analogy of your body being like a car. Like a lot of people think the heart is the engine, and the heart is not the engine. Your engine is your gut. That's where your fuel, that's where your food goes, in your gut. So gut health helps with brain health. It helps with everything. So if you have a healthy gut, if you have a healthy gut, if you have your bacteria properly distributed in your gut, that helps with everything, with better sleep, with better weight management, with diabetes management. Like people don't understand that. Like your gut is your engine. Like your heart is just the pump, but all your nutrients go in your stomach, and then from your stomach they get distributed to your body. So if you're eating healthy, if you're supplementing healthy, in a healthy way, and you have your probiotics and you have your bacteria on point, that helps you with everything. So as you create your brand for longevity and for brain health, your upsell should be gut health. That's a powerful combination right there. Next 3 to 5 years, those are going to be the top niches, but you want to complement longevity supplements or brain health supplements with a healthy gut. And we already have those supplements for a healthy gut. So those of you who want to create your own supplement brand and business, like read, like get knowledge. There's tons of it's very easy to get caught up with like TikTok videos and YouTube videos and entertainment and who did what and what celebrity said what or who broke up with whom. Like it's so easy to get into that. But like if you guys like start doing your research about what's out there, if you watch like podcasts that talks about health and supplements, like you guys will learn more about what's happening in the industry, and that way you can build a better offer. But if you combine longevity, brain health with gut health as your upsell or your downsell, like people will feel a difference. Like they're gonna feel better. Like if people have the proper bacteria in their stomachs and they're digesting their food better and they have their multivitamins, like they're gonna feel better. And what's the effect of your customers feeling better through your products? The effect is them coming back to you for more. So just a little bit of market insights there. All right, guys, so 5 more minutes and then we're done for tonight. So if you want to sign up, if you're ready to get going, tonight is the night. We have nootropics in our catalog. We have premium gummies. So we have multivitamin gummies, sleep well gummies. We have omega-3 gummies, joint care gummies, collagen gummies, hair vitamin gummies, apple cider vinegar gummies. We have green and red superfoods. So we have our red superfood. We have our organic super greens, watermelon flavor, green superfood, apple cinnamon turnover. This product smells and tastes great. And then we have the elderberry immunity with zinc and vitamin C. And then we have our all-in-one greens and red superfood plus immune. It's a mixed berry with natural flavoring. Great product, guys. We have sea moss capsules, top seller. We have our coffee with mushroom complex. This is a formula that we created at Rocktomic. You won't find this anywhere else. We created this product ourselves with our own R&D. It's a coffee. It's an espresso coffee with mocha. It's got vitamin B12. It's got organic chaga, organic lion's mane, organic cordyceps, and organic turkey tail. So you get all the benefits, all the good stuff about coffee, plus all the great stuff about your medicinal mushrooms, all in one hot, delicious drink. There's tons of content that you can develop, tons of videos and images that you can do for private label for this product. And then we also have our Ion Plus Select Electrolyte formula. So we have a hydration formula for private label. Guys, we're not going to ask you to buy any of these products to sell them. There's some drop shipping companies out there that are trying to do the same thing that we do, and they're asking their customers to buy minimums now. They're asking customers to buy product up front. Why? Because they don't want to invest with their own money. That's the reality. Our main competitor in this industry, our main competitor now is asking their customers to buy product up front in order for them to sell those products. That's why we're having tons of their clients coming over to us, because we don't ask our clients to buy inventory to get started. We used to have about 4 products that you had to buy a minimum order quantity, and it was just like 12 units or 24. We removed those. So now Rocktomic is fully investing all of our capital into product. So you guys can get started with us with all the products that you just saw without having to buy a single piece of inventory. Again, our main competitor in our industry, and I know all of them. I know exactly what they're doing and what they're selling and their pricing. Like I know all of it. Now they're asking their customers to buy inventory up front, 144 units. So if you want to sell with them, you have to buy inventory. Why? Again, because they are not willing to risk their capital. They don't want to invest in their merchants. On the other hand, we are and have been investing since day one. So you guys don't have to. So to get started with Rocktomic Labs from tonight, there is the link to sign up. We're gonna stay on for 5 more minutes and then we're done. So again, guys, just to make sure that we have clarity and we are on the same page. Tonight, we are finishing this special pricing of our relaunch of our full VIP lifetime. At the end of the month, it's going to be $19.97. That's going to be the new price. And then we're also doing away with the special pricing for the Ultimate Branding Bundle. We're going to raise the price to $5,000. And then only the first 5 people that signed up tonight with this membership will get access to the Marketing Bootcamp. Nobody else. I'm not going to make any exceptions because the next day or the day after these presentations, I get probably like 200 or 300 emails for people saying, hey, I just paid for the $9.97. Can you give me access to this? Can you give me access to what you said on the webinar? And I normally say, sorry, I cannot. Like, you had to sign up in the webinar. Like, people that took the decision, or made the decision, I should say, of signing up tonight, like, they are the ones that should get the benefit, right? So only the first 5 people that signed up for this one and the first 2 that signed up for this one will get access to the Marketing Bootcamp. It's going to be our first 7. That's how we're going to call it, the first 7, or the founders of our Marketing Bootcamp that we are going to launch in about 30 to 45 days, which is when you should be able to have your product selection done, your labels designed, and your online store ready to go. Hopefully, right? So make sure that those of you who signed up and who are eligible for accessing the bootcamp for free, because we're going to continue offering the bootcamp, but we're going to sell it. You're going to have to pay a fee to access the Marketing Bootcamp after tonight. So we're just launching this project tonight. And so we are only giving access for free to 7 people that sign up during this presentation. So as soon as we finish for tonight, in the next few minutes, then it's off. You guys won't be able to sign up for the $9.97 or the $35.97. So Aaron, for the last time, go ahead and put the link in the chat box. And so those of you who are ready to sign up and get going, make sure that you click on it, make sure that you sign up, and then you get access to your dashboard so that you can start going through the onboarding process with Rocktomic. So there is a link, guys, that Aaron just posted. One last time, click on it or go to www.rocktomic.com/webinar. And then make sure that you secure your spot for the $9.97 or the $35.97. Again, we are doing away with the pricing. And you only get access to our Marketing Bootcamp for free if you sign up tonight. Okay, so there is a link. So those of you who are ready to get going, make sure that you click on the link and sign up. So that you can get going with your supplement brand. We have tons of products that you can private label as your own. And we have great pricing so that you can have a gross margin of anywhere between 36 to 50, 54, 56% or more, right? Which is when with pricing from Amazon and GNC. So just market price, medium price, market retail price, I should say. Now you guys are free to set your pricing, like your retail pricing. You can sell for cheaper or for more expensive. It all depends on your target audience and the branding that you do for your products and the message and the content. That's how you determine the price. Okay, so let me see if I have any more questions here before we finish. Do you have plans on offering sublingual sprays or drops? We do not have plans for that. T is saying, I'm signing up. Okay, T, make sure that you sign up tonight. Make sure that you can see the link and sign up. Love to partner with you and work with you on building your own supplement business. So T, if you sign up for the $35.97, that's how you can have one-on-one coaching with me and my team. We'll help you through the onboarding process on a one-on-one basis and make sure that you're properly set up. Arthur is asking at what price to build the website. So the online store setup or build out, it's included in both memberships. It's included in the $9.97 and the $35.97. The only difference is that for the $9.97, we can set up as many as 20 products. And then for the Ultimate Branding Bundle, we can set up as many as 140 products. That's the only difference. But we can set up the store on both of those memberships. Okay, guys, so just a few more minutes and then we're done for tonight. Just waiting for a few people here that have been emailing me and messaging me directly. So we're just waiting for a few more people to sign up. Some of you were having issues with the card. If you're trying to pay and your card and the payment declines, it could be that you need to authorize the payment. Like sometimes banks have like a security or safety device where when you're trying to pay, like they send you a text message and you need to approve the transaction. So those of you who were having issues, I got some text messages here and emails of people that were trying to pay, but the card was failing. If that happens, just make sure that you're checking your phone, reply yes to those text messages to approve the transaction, and then try paying again. And then the payment should go through. Okay, so we're gonna wait for those of you who had some issues with paying. So far, we have sold, of the $9.97, we have 14 memberships, and then the $35.97, we have 4. So I think, Aaron, the link was not restricted to the 10 or to the 5. Well, actually, I don't know about the other one, but it was definitely open for the 10. We have 14 signups. Yeah, we have 14 signups for the $9.97, and then we have 4 for the $35.97. That's what I'm seeing here in the transactions. Now, keep in mind, guys, that only the first 5 people that signed up are having access to the marketing bootcamp for free. And the first 2 of the 4 that have signed up for the $35.97 will have access, okay? Yes, T. We have one more spot for the $35.97 for the one-on-one coaching. That's included. So if you sign up for that one, if you sign up for this membership, the $35.97, then you will get the one-on-one coaching with me and my team. So if you want to go for that one, we do have one spot left. I think we have it left. Yeah, we have 4 so far. We have 4 payments of the $35.97, and then we have, nope. Actually, one came through. We have 15 payments for the $9.97. So T, just waiting for you. If you want to go for the $35.97, we'll wait for you, and then we'll finish the presentation. Do you have the link for the $35.97 offer, T? I don't know if that's your name or not, but that's what I'm seeing here on the chat. Journey, I don't think we have clients from Trinidad or Tobago. I mean, we do have. Is that Mexico? I don't even know what I don't even know what country we're talking about, but it's in Mexico by chance. We do have clients in Mexico. We have a lot of clients in Mexico, but not sure if Trinidad and Tobago are from there. Can you clarify? Tara. Okay, so it's not T. Tara. Tara is your name. Nice to meet you, Tara. Aaron, you won the $9.97. Okay, so Aaron, can you send the $9.97 link? We'll just wait for you to sign up, and then we'll finish the presentation. We actually exceeded the spots for that one, but that's fine. We're going to have to make sure that we have the staff alerted tomorrow and that they're ready to take on 15 new VAPs instead of just 10. Oh, it's in the Caribbean. Okay, sorry for that. So no, I don't think we have. I don't think we have clients from the Caribbean. T, if you sign up for the 997 tonight before we finish, I can reach out to you tomorrow and then we can talk about the one-on-one coaching. I may have an offer for you, a good offer. So just make sure that you sign up for the 997 tonight, and then I'll reach out to you tomorrow, Tara, to discuss the one-on-one coaching. Okay. So make sure you sign up tonight though before we finish. We are going to be finishing here in just a little bit, so make sure you sign up during the webinar, and then we'll discuss the one-on-one coaching tomorrow via email or phone call, whatever is best. All right, so let's just wait for Tara to sign up, and then we are done for tonight. We had a very good turnout. We had lots of people, and we almost reached the goal of the 3597s, which was 5. We have 4. Yeah, we have 4. I thought I saw a 5th notification here. Let me just double check. Maybe it was a failed payment. But yeah, we definitely exceeded on the 997 memberships. Again, guys, tonight is the last night that we're going to be offering the pricing that you see on the screen. So if you watch a presentation from February forward, you definitely will see different pricing and different conditions and terms. So if you are ready to get going, we have one spot for the 3597. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for your feedback. Let me see if I have any other questions here that I did not address. So we talked about FBA and FBM. We have that done. Somebody's asking if you can sell other products on your website. The answer is yes. So on your online store, you can sell Rocktomic products with your brand. And you can also sell products that maybe other fulfillment centers are fulfilling for you, or products that maybe you are fulfilling on your own. And that's completely fine. What you need to do in your store is to set up what we call split shipments or split fulfillment, which is basically in your online store, you set up multiple fulfillment locations, and then the locations that are fulfilling each product will get their portion of their order so that they can fulfill that portion to your customer. Now, I don't know if I talked about this with you guys throughout the presentation, but if you have inventory, like if you have product that you purchased before, like if you have maybe a custom formula that you manufacture with another manufacturer, you can actually send the product to our fulfillment center, and then we can ship everything from our fulfillment center to your customers. That's going to bring 2 benefits. One, it's going to be that your customers are going to pay just one shipping, because normally when you have multiple locations, shipping, say a customer of yours buys 3 products, and those 3 products are being fulfilled from like 3 different locations. There are 3 shipping costs that need to be covered by either your customer or yourself. So if we're talking about a small bottle, it's like $4 or $5 per shipping location. So instead of paying just $5 or $6 for shipping, you're paying like 15, or your customer is paying 15. So if you have inventory and you want to send that to Rocktomic, we can warehouse it for you for free as long as you move it, as long as you're selling it actively, like on a monthly. And then we ship everything from just our fulfillment center. And then if you do that, then you or your customers are going to save on shipping, and that's the first benefit. And the second benefit is you just have one place doing everything for you, so that simplifies your operations, your logistics. So we can also help you with third-party inventory. And if you want to have the current fulfillment centers that are fulfilling those products for you, if you want to keep those and then add your products with us, like that's fine too. That's why you can set up the multiple fulfillment or multiple locations in your store so that you can have multiple fulfillment centers fulfilling for you. It's a very common thing or setup in e-commerce. There's companies, brands that are working with many suppliers or many fulfillment centers, because that's just what their business model is. And this can be set up in your store, so it's not an issue. It's doable. Journey saying we just signed up a few minutes ago from Trinidad. So you pretty much are the first client that we have from the Caribbean. We have clients from all over the world. We have clients in the US, of course, from Canada, from the UK, from Australia, from Ireland. We have clients from China, from Japan, but I don't recall ever having a client from the Caribbean. So you could be the first ones. Are you working this on your own, or do you have a business partner? And what's your name, by the way? I see Journey Together in your profile, but what's your name? And are you doing this with a partner, or are you on your own working on this? Okay, so I'm saying if I have any other questions here, I want to make sure that everybody gets their answers. Paul is saying, thank you. I'll definitely be in touch while my trustee arranges a payment. Okay, perfect. Looking forward to working with you, Paul, for sure. So Carlos, in regards to exporting products and legalizing them, we can provide documentation like a commercial invoice, the certificate of analysis, testing of the product, and the ingredients. But it depends on each country and what requirements they ask for. Some countries just ask you for simple documentation that we can help you with, but then others, other countries like their customs agencies or offices, they require like further testing and certification of the products and additional testing or certification we don't do. But for example, NSF testing, you can send your products to an NSF testing lab, and then you can get whatever certification you may need from them. So it depends on the country, right? That you're wanting to import products, but just gotta check with the custom authority of that country that you want to import into or export to, depending on where you are. And then you can reach out to our support team and see what we can provide for that. But we don't help in the process of certifying product for exporting or importing. Want to make sure that that's clear. All right, guys. So final call. We still have that one spot for the 35.97. And I believe the 9.97 link is still open. So if there's anybody that wants to sign up, make sure that you do so. And then we're done. So just one more minute is what we're going to stay on. See if there's anybody else that needs to sign up. Sometimes we have people that join the presentation a little bit late, and they kind of like go back and then they watch the previous part of the message. So Mark and Rashana, perfect. You're doing it with a partner. Yeah, you guys you guys I think are the first clients that we have from the Caribbean. So definitely looking forward to working with you. And then Tara, your credit card declined. Okay, let me see if I can send you an invoice. Is that okay, Tara? Can we send you an invoice and maybe try paying with the invoice? Tara, if you can send me an email with, well, I guess if you email me, I'll get your name and email. So let me give you my email, Tara, so you can just send me your contact information. I just need your name and your email, and then I can send you an invoice, and then you can see if you can pay with the invoice. Usually Stripe, which is a payment processor that we use for transactions, sometimes has issues with payments, but let's try another way. So Tara, if you can email me at m.garcia@rocktomic.com. Just need your name and your email, and then I'll try to send you a manual invoice. And then Luciano, you also try to pay, and your payment failed. So Luciano, if you can also send me an email to m.garcia@rocktomic.com, and then I can send you a manual invoice and try that way. We actually have several failed payments. So Luciano, I actually have your email, Luciano, right here. Luciano, are you still in the presentation? Luciano Ribeiro, I believe your name is. Are you still here? I know Tara is, and I think I have your email, Tara, but let me just double check. No, I have a failed payment here, but I don't know if it's you, Tara. So can you, okay, you're trying again. Okay, yeah, go ahead and try again. And then Luciano, if you are still in the presentation, we can send you an invoice and see if you can pay for the invoice with your card or with a different card. And then we can try to get that payment before the end of the night. So Luciano, let me know if you're here. I know Tara's still here. And then I have a couple of more failed payments, but I think they all went through. I have one from Stanley that had failed payment, but then it went through. I have one from Sahi, also failed, but now it went through. So we're good with you. I have one from Cole, also failed. For your payment was for $35.97 and it failed. If Cole, if you're still here, try to again, or we can send you an invoice. Yeah, we see a lot of people trying to sign up, and then we see some failed payments here. So a lot of those went through the second or the third time around. So Tara, if you can try again. And then Luciano, if you're still here, we can send you an invoice so that you can try paying that way and see if it works. Okay, Tara, let me know if you're able to try again and if it works. And if not, we can send you an invoice. And I don't think Luciano is in the presentation. He may have left, but we do have his email and we can reach out to him tomorrow to send him a manual invoice and see if that works. I want to make sure that as many of you that are ready to pull the trigger tonight are able to do so, because again, we are going to raise the price of our memberships by the end of the month. So I want to make sure that as many of you that are ready to go are able to sign up tonight. Okay, Rashana and Mark, looking forward to working with you as well. Definitely. Thank you for joining tonight. And thank you for signing up. Okay, Tara, I see that you tried again, but it didn't work. So let me send you a manual invoice to your email. We're going to use QuickBooks for your email, for your invoice. Sorry. So just give me 1 second. Okay, Tara. I think that's you that is trying to pay. Tara, can you confirm if your email starts with an M? It starts with an M and an S. Can you confirm that, Tara, to make sure that I'm emailing the right person? Okay, Tara, so I'm doing a manual invoice. I just confirmed your email, so I know it's you. Got your first name and your last name. And we're gonna try a different payment processor for you. There we go. So this is a VIP lifetime membership at $9.97. I believe that's the option that you wanted it. Yes, that's the one that you wanted it. Okay, Tara, I'm gonna send you an email with a manual link. So confirm to me if you got my email. And then let's see if that works. Okay, Tara, I just sent you an email. So let me know if you got it. And then hopefully that invoice will work. We're trying a different payment processor this time. Okay. And then I'll reach out to Luciano tomorrow, Aaron, with that manual invoice through QuickBooks so that we can see if we can salvage his membership and payment before pricing changes. So Tara, check my email that I just sent to you and try to use that link for payment and let me know if it works. Okay, I will be communicating with Tara internally. All right, guys. So those of you who signed up tonight, welcome on board. We're excited to be working with you on the creation of your new supplement brand and business. Definitely those of you who signed up first, the first 5 for the $9.97 and the first 2 for the $35.97. We are definitely looking forward to helping you in your onboarding process and also seeing you in the marketing bootcamp, where again, the goal is to show you from scratch how to create your first marketing or advertising campaign for your brand and help you with the first couple of sales. That's the objective of that bootcamp. So you guys will be able to join. Again, I want to leave very clear that that will be only available to the first 7 people that signed up tonight. It's going to be our pilot program, our founders program, the first 7. And that's going to be the launch of Rocktomic, helping our clients with their marketing and advertising, providing training, coaching, and assistance so that you guys know what to do when it comes to your marketing campaigns. We know how to do it. We have seen brands do it and be extremely successful. We have also worked directly with a few of our brands that we have helped create and launch. And so we understand how the online marketing works. And the idea is to transfer as much content and value and knowledge to you guys. So looking forward to working with you, definitely, and seeing your business thrive from that point forward. And those of you who did not sign up, you're welcome to book a call with me or to email me. I'm going to actually give you, Aaron, if you can share the link to book a call with me. So if you want to have a call with me to discuss our services further, feel free to do so. And I'll also send you my email. So if anybody wants to reach out to me, looking to work with Rocktomic, feel free to email me and I'll be happy to help as much as I can. So there is my email, and then Aaron is also going to provide a link for you guys to book a call with me. I'll be happy to elaborate further on our services. All right. So awesome, guys. Thank you for attending tonight. Make sure that if you are watching this through our YouTube channel, that you subscribe, that you like the video, and that you share it with anybody that may be interested in creating their own supplement brand and business. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. In that way, you get notifications whenever we go live, either for training or for our presentations like we did tonight. Okay, so thank you for attending. We are looking forward to working with those of you who sign up and continue discussing with those of you who didn't and evaluating if we are a good fit for each other. All right, so thank you guys. Have a good evening and thank you for joining our presentation for tonight. Okay, you have a good evening and talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.